Good evening. Today, I want to talk about something that does not get enough serious attention: the importance of protecting yourself. When most people hear the word protection, they think about physical safety. They think about locking doors, looking both ways, avoiding danger, and staying out of harm's way. And yes, that matters. But protecting yourself goes far beyond the physical. You also have to protect your mind, your heart, your spirit, your peace, and your character. We live in a world where influence is constant. Every day, something is trying to get our attention, shape our thinking, pull at our emotions, and redefine what we accept as normal. We're being fed messages through our phones, our televisions, our music, our conversations, and our social media feeds. And if we are not careful, we can absorb things without even realizing what they are doing to us. That is why I say, be careful what you eat. And I do not just mean food. I mean, be careful what you feed yourself through your eyes, your ears, your thoughts, and your emotions. Be careful what you watch, what you listen to, what you repeat, what you celebrate, and what you allow to live in your mind. Because in many ways, you become what you consume. If you surround yourself with confusion long enough, confusion starts to feel normal. If you surround yourself with negativity long enough, peace starts to feel unfamiliar. If you surround yourself with disrespect, vulgarity, fear, and moral carelessness long enough, you can slowly become desensitized to things that once bothered you. And that is how influence often works. Not all at once, but little by little. Most of the time, people are not changed in a single moment. They are changed gradually. Their standards are lowered little by little. Their convictions are weakened little by little. Their attention is stolen little by little. What once shocked them becomes entertainment. What once disturbed them becomes ordinary. What once felt wrong becomes accepted simply because they have seen it so many times. That is why we must stay alert. Social media is one of the biggest examples of this in our time. It never stops. It scrolls endlessly. It rewards outrage, exaggeration, lust, envy, comparison, distraction, and noise. It trains people to react quickly, think shallowly, and consume constantly. And if you do not set boundaries, it can shape your mind before you even notice it happening. The same can be true of music, entertainment, and the culture around us. Not everything called popular is healthy. Not everything called freedom is good for the soul. Not everything called expression is worth embracing. Some messages may be catchy, funny, trendy, or profitable, but still be destructive in what they normalize. So we have to ask ourselves real questions. What am I allowing into my spirit every day? What am I becoming numb to? What have I started calling normal that is actually harming me? Who is influencing my values? What am I feeding my mind on a daily basis? These questions matter because self-protection is not paranoia. It is wisdom. It is not weakness to guard your peace. It is not weakness to set boundaries. It is not weakness to turn something off, walk away, say no, or separate yourself from what is poisoning your thinking. In fact, that takes strength. Protecting yourself means being intentional. It means choosing what aligns with your values and rejecting what tears them down. It means paying attention to the company you keep, the media you consume, the conversations you entertain, and the habits you build. It means understanding that everything you allow in does not help you grow. Some things do not come into your life to strengthen you. Some things come to distract you, drain you, mislead you, and reshape you. So protect yourself. Protect your attention, because what has your attention often shapes your direction. Protect your mind, because your thoughts influence your choices. Protect your heart, because what gets into your heart eventually shows up in your life. Protect your spirit, because not everything around you deserves access to the deepest parts of who you are. And protect your future, because small compromises today can become heavy consequences tomorrow. We do not have to consume everything. We do not have to participate in everything. We do not have to normalize everything. We do not have to give every voice a seat at our table. Sometimes the wisest thing a person can do is say, "This is not good for me, and I will not allow it into my life." That is not fear. That is discipline. That is not ignorance. That is awareness. That is not weakness. That is self-respect. In a world full of noise, confusion, temptation, and constant influence, protecting yourself is not optional. It is necessary. So be careful of where you go, who you walk with, what you listen to, what you watch, what you repeat, and what you allow to shape your mind. Be careful what you consume in every sense of the word. Because if you do not guard your life, this world will gladly try to shape it for you. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your spirit, and be careful what you consume, because what you allow in today can shape who you become tomorrow.